how to make Koso Genmai fermented brown rice. That's something I'd like to talk about today, so stick around. Hi, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Bio-Hacking. Now, I'm happy to announce that this book, the Ikigai Diet, has ranked in the top 5 bestseller books on Amazon among the authors who publish the book through Next Publishing Authors Press. So I'm very happy about it. Yeah, usually they announce the top 5 bestsellers every week. Yeah, and for the first time, the Ikigai Diet has ranked in. I'm very happy. Thank you very much for supporting the book and reading the book. I really appreciate it. Right. For the detail, I have a blog post. Yeah, for the detail, I have the blog post, the ikigaidiet.com. If you go to the blog section, and then I have this post for today. The Ikigai Diet book has ranked in the top 5 Amazon Next Publishing bestsellers. Yeah, so you can kind of find out about the book more in detail. And then, by the way, this blog, I usually upload 3 times a week. Yeah, so while I usually upload a video on the YouTube channel just once a week, so if you want more information, you can go to the ikigaidiet.com, and then you can get the Japanese, the list of the Japanese superfood, and then that's linked to my newsletter, and which will arrive once a week too. Yeah. Yeah, so by the way, this one is Koso Genmai, fermented brown rice. Yeah, so the Ikigai Diet covers the Japanese dietary culture, especially the natural food movement in Japan. So usually, most Japanese people don't eat Koso Genmai. Koso Genmai is very unique to the natural food movement in Japan among Shizenha people who are the naturalists. Yeah. And then I usually promote natto. You know, you've heard about me talking about natto a lot, right? But Koso Genmai is the other main dish that I recommend a lot. So today I will share with you how to make fermented brown rice. So how to make fermented brown rice. Now, so brown rice is popular. Yeah, a lot of people like to eat brown rice, right? Because it is whole grain. So now when you talk about the low carb diet, often people avoid carbs, but these are usually refined carbs, such as white rice, white bread, and so on. But it is critical to eat whole grain because it contains a lot of fiber, and fiber is very good for your gut microbiome. Yeah, and then brown rice is one of the most popular whole grain dish, right? So in Japan too, a lot of people eat brown rice. Yeah, for regular people, we eat a lot of white rice, but Shizenha people usually eat brown rice. But now it is becoming more popular to eat fermented brown rice. It's the new trend in Japan. This is because by fermenting brown rice, it increases the nutrient tremendously. Yeah, it is said that dietary fiber to 127%, protein to 115%, vitamin B2 to 125%, and vitamin B1 to 134%, iron to 190%, and calcium to 178% more. Yeah, so it is the ultimate superfood, having the benefit of whole food and fermented food. If you choose rice to be the staple food and to eat it every day, by absorbing it in its best state, it can have the most desirable effect on your diet, right? Okay, so how to make this nutrition-rich food? The things you need, yeah, is 1 brown rice, 900 grams, and then 2 azuki beans, 50 grams, 3 natural salt, 5 grams, 4 water, 1,620 milliliters, 5 a pressure cooker, 6 a jar rice cooker. Yeah, by the way, if you don't have a pressure cooker and a jar rice cooker, please get it. It is critical to practice the Ikigai diet, and you can use a pressure cooker to make natto and fermented brown rice, fermented wheat berries, and so many other things. And jar rice cooker is very useful, and you need one to make fermented brown rice. Okay, so first you put 900 grams of brown rice into the pressure cooker. Yeah, by the way, 900 grams is just a rough amount, and you can, put more or less. But I just showed it to you so that you know the ratio of, brown rice and other ingredients. So if you are using less brown rice, then you need to use less of other ingredients as well, right? And then next, you add 50 grams of azuki beans. And then you pour water and wash the rice and beans. Yeah, you can kind of wash it maybe once or twice and so on. Yeah. And after washing them, you add 5 grams of salt, natural salt. Yeah. And pour 1,620 milliliter of water, purified water, filtered water. Yeah. Now, I don't always mention, that to use natural salt or purified water and so on, because I think it's kind of common sense among the naturalists, and I sort of rely on your common sense. But sometimes, it's possible that you don't know, and and you might think, Sachiaki didn't mention it. Yeah, but I mean, I cannot always cover all the detailed, point. But sometimes it happens, I mean, people, you think, they know, but some people just don't know about certain things. Like the other day, I was watching a YouTube video on how to make oatmeal natto, because now it is a very trendy, dish in Japan. And it's as a sort of healthy combination. But then in one scene, he was microwaving the oatmeal to warm it up, right? And I thought, what are you doing? You're ruining the whole process. Yeah, but probably he knows the benefit of natto and oatmeal, but just didn't know about the microwave. Yeah, that's happened. That's possible. So yeah. Anyway, please do use purified water for this. And then the next step is you stir it clockwise many times. Yeah. Often people stir it for about 8 minutes, but that's a long time, so you don't need to do it. And those people who stir it 8 minutes usually soak the rice and beans for 3 to 4 hours. But in my case, I soak the rice for 12 hours, much longer. Therefore, you don't need to stir it so long time. Yeah, I usually stir it about 33 times. There's no special meaning with the number 33, but 33 is a lucky number, so I just like to use it. Yeah. And then you soak it for 12 hours. Yeah. And then after 12 hours, you put the lid. You put the lid on and set the pressure on high. Yeah. So you see this is high and this is low. So you set this to high pressure. And then you start cooking with a high flame. Yeah. Then after about 15 minutes or so, the pressure comes on. So you see this red button thing? When this is up, that means pressure is on. Or this thing comes up, then that means pressure comes on, right? And then you can turn the gas down. You can turn the gas down to a low flame and cook it for 15 minutes. 15 minutes later, you turn the gas off and leave it for another 15 minutes. Yeah, because still there's a pressure. You cannot open the lid. Yeah, you just wait for another 15 minutes. And then therefore the whole process, you need 1 hour. Yeah, 15 minutes to fast, wait the pressure to comes on, and 15 minutes with a low flame with a high pressure, and 15 minutes. Oh yeah, no, not 1 hour, like 45 minutes. You need 45 minutes. Yeah, right. And then when the pressure is completely gone, yeah, so the thing is down, the thing is down, and you can open the lid. So inside is like that, so rice and beans are cooked. Then you want to move the rice and beans to a jar rice cooker, yeah? And you leave rice there for 3 to 4 days at about 70 degrees centigrade. Usually the jar rice cooker is this temperature. And once a day, you need to stir the rice to let the oxygen in. Yeah. So you put the rice and beans, and then you put the lid on, and then you leave it for 3 to 4 days. But once a day, you open the lid and then kind of stir the rice inside. Yeah. Then 4 days later, the rice is completely fermented. It is ready. So you see the color much darker than before. So the first day, it's still very light, but after 4 days, got much darker. Yeah, that's it. So that is how you make fermented brown rice. Yeah, so please try it. Yeah. All right. So to know more about the Japanese dietary culture, especially the natural food movement in Japan, please read the Ikigai Diet. It got a lot more information, such as Ichibutsu Zentai Shoku and Shindo Fuji, which come from Shojin Ryori tradition. It's a kind of a dietary culture practice among Zen monasteries. Yeah. And Ichiju Sansai, that's the fundamental aspect of Washoku, and Mago Ayasashi, and Hare and Care. Right. Yeah, you can find the book on Amazon, both as Kindle and print-on-demand paperback. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Bio-Hacking. If you like this video, please give me your thumb up and subscribe to my channel. And please leave your comment. Have you eaten fermented brown rice? And have you ever made one? Yeah? All right. I'll see you in the next video. Live with your Ikigai.